Hey everybody, it's your boy Serge Jack, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. Today we are going to cover the review of Monday Night Raw on October 12th, the second and last night of the WWE Draft. Woo-wee. So let me shout out to my boys here. We got Chris Petrie, Andre Mitchell, and Mike Henry.
If you're ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I said if you're ready for an episode of the Heavens Monsters podcast, give me a hell yeah.
Woo yeah. Give you a woo yeah.
Let's get down to business. Drew McIntyre confronting Randy Orton.
Hold on, let me go to that little page here. So Randy Orton got it in his head that he's going to once again teach Drew McIntyre a lesson, that he's going to do whatever it takes to take that championship, because he remembers what happened during the show, and Drew McIntyre just jumps his ass in the middle of the ring, and they're trying to break him up. That Drew McIntyre, man, and Randy Orton, this is a good storyline they got going for them. For real. What are your takes on that, Chris?
I just love the Raw Randy Orton first and Randy Orton. They like to fight. They try to break it up, but it's not doing no good.
What about you, Andre? How you feel about Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton tearing up the arena?
That was pretty good to see. I hope to see it again.
You, Mikey?
I tell you, these two are going at the kickoff. Night 2 of the draft. I mean, these two, they're just going at it.
Yeah. I think we'll cover the draft after we're done with Monday Night Raw. Because I don't got 2 phones right now with him. 3 phones. I got 1 phone recording. 1 phone got the data with you guys on it. So we'll get to that after. All right? All right. Next thing, we got Kevin Owens versus Aleister Black in a no disqualification match. So first thing I want to mention is the fact that, damn, bro, I thought Kevin Owens was going to have a personality change. No, he walked in that ring, no problem. And then proceeded to have a no disqualification match where they had the usual. They had the kendo sticks, they had the chairs, they had tables. Kevin Owens pulled out that table first before anybody else. And there were a couple of hits and swings from Aleister Black that hit the ring post. Ow, he damn near fucking kicked his ankle right off. Ow. Y'all saw that? Damn.
That's got hurt.
He still fought through it. Ultimately, Kevin Owens had to stunner him and then hit him with a powerbomb. We haven't seen him done that in a long time. Let alone a, what do you call it? A pump-up powerbomb?
Pop-up powerbomb.
Pop-up. Yeah. He hit that powerbomb and threw Aleister Black into a table, pinned him, and he was done with Aleister Black. At least we think so.
My 2 cents is, I was hoping Kevin Owens would turn heel after getting into his altercation with Alexa Bliss's friend, The Fiend, which we'll get to that shortly. But my thoughts is Kevin Owens have put his differences with Aleister behind him so he can move on, and hopefully he'll go back to his title picture, you know what I'm saying? But congrats to Kevin Owens for putting Aleister Black through the table.
You, Chris?
I'm just glad that Kevin Owens and Aleister Black rivalry ends, because Kevin Owens has beat Aleister Black once again.
Andre, how you feel about Kevin Owens whooping Aleister Black's butt in a no disqualification match and ending it with a table?
Awesome. I hope to see it again. I want to see them 2 go at it again and beat the crap out of each other. And Sergio.
All right, next we have Miz TV debuting on Monday Night Raw after the draft of him going to Monday Night Raw with his boy John Morrison from SmackDown to Raw. So we would have Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke come out.
Dana Brooke.
Dana. Hey. Her name is Dana. Dana. So with those two coming out, they get, joked, Josh, about being two blondes, doing this. But ultimately, being separated from Otis. She would talk about that too, knowing that The Miz had a hand in separating not just her, but Tucker from Otis, leaving him all alone at SmackDown. And then both Natalya and Lana come out, and woo, Mandy Rose knows damn well about being on TikTok. I've shown you the videos. But she said if you spent more time in the gym than being on TikTok, maybe you would actually win some matches. Natalya didn't like that. She slugged her, and it was a straight up slugfest between these four ladies. And ultimately, it was the two girls reigning on top. And Miz TV would have, after the commercial break, a special B plan, which was John Morrison himself being on the show. And Lars Sullivan would make an appearance, settling the score, knowing that he had one guy who got away. And this time, The Miz ran away out of the ring. John Morrison didn't get away this time like he did on SmackDown last Friday. Woo! Man, he whooped his ass. Freak accident and everything. Woo! How you feel about that, Mikey?
Oh, my God. First, Miz brought Mandy and Dana brought to Miz TV, and Mandy has not forgotten that Miz sent her the Monday Night Raw just to stick it to Otis. Let's not forget that. That's number one. Number two, I would love to see Mandy Rose slap the taste out of the Miz, because we all know he's good to stir up shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know he's good to stir up shit. And then after that, here comes Lana and Natalya. Came out to interrupt and set up a brawl, and things got out of hand. Lars Sullivan would come out and beat up Morrison instead of the Miz.
Yo, Andre. How you feel knowing that Lars Sullivan just wrecked John Morrison on the Miz TV show?
Pretty good. I'm glad somebody beat up John Morrison again. I want to see him go against Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns won't be on Monday Night Raw, but Braun Strowman is.
Wait, is Lars Sullivan on Raw?
No, he's on SmackDown. We'll talk about that later.
But I still want to see him take him on, though. That would be good to see.
Yep. Also, I gotta mention, trying to think. Yeah, Andre, how do you feel about Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke going up against Natalya and Lana?
Pretty good. That was good so far.
All right. Your take, Chris?
Yeah. Lars Sullivan got Morrison and Miz can help. He left his partner like Morrison leave his partner on SmackDown. Now he did the same thing to Raw. But John Morrison got wrecked.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
You did.
This season?
No, how you gonna get into the? How you gonna get into the oven? How you gonna get the oven going?
Okay. Okay, Chris. Okay, well, you got Chris's 2 cents on that match with Lars Sullivan.
Like I said, John Morrison got wrecked by Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, buddy. All right, next thing is Jeff Hardy versus AJ Styles. And Seth Rollins, because Jeff Hardy
Seth Rollins came out first to address his final Raw appearance.
And when he was saying that there's nobody who can take up the leadership of Monday Night Raw, Jeff Hardy came out. And then when AJ Styles, your boy Chris, came out, he said this was never Monday Rollins anyway. Seth took offense to that. Woo! It started up some trouble. Jeff Hardy was knocking both of them. ultimately, it would end up at, and I want to point this out. I'm going to put this on TikTok because I clipped that already. Y'all, did y'all hear what Jeff Hardy said? Y'all heard what he said? He said, let's go ahead and have ourselves a triple threat tag team match. They come back from commercial. I'm like, where's the tag team partners? And they say, welcome back with a triple threat match. I'm like, yo, Jeff Hardy, what the hell? Why did he say tag team match? What the hell?
He meant to say triple threat match, not triple town.
Yeah, but he added the tag team at the end. Like, what? What? Jeff Hardy, come on. I'm going to mess with that on TikTok. For real. See how many people can get that. Anyway, in this match, it would be pretty much even between all three, going back and forth, and it would end with an unexpected note due to the fact that the triple threat rules, it's pretty much no disqualifications. So outside interference was okay. And with the return of Elias hitting a guitar on the backside of the head and back of Jeff Hardy. And we're all like, what the hell? Giving AJ Styles the means to pin Jeff Hardy and win the triple threat. There was no titles on the line. It was just a straight up bitter match for all three of these guys. So before we get to the reviews on that, 2 cents on that. Actually, yeah, let's talk about that afterwards. I just thought about that. So, Chris, go ahead and get your 2 cents.
AJ Styles said, well, AJ Styles didn't know what Elias going to do. Never would have thought or let him pin Jeff Hardy. AJ Styles pinned Jeff Hardy and let anyone know that this is the house of AJ Styles. So.
Yeah, but it's Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
What about you, Andre? How do you feel about Elias interrupting that triple threat match and hitting a guitar over Jeff Hardy, allowing AJ Styles to win?
I hope Jeff Hardy comes and beats the crap out of Elias. He needs a good butt whooping again.
Well, he gets his opportunity because Elias has been drafted to Monday Night Raw.
I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder where he's been at.
Yeah, we'll get to that in just a second. Mikey, get your 2 cents.
Well, first, Seth Rollins bragged about everything he's done, better known as the Monday Night Messiah. And then Jeff Hardy would come out. Actually, yeah, Seth Rollins came out first to brag, and then out comes AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. And then Seth Rollins trying to head to SmackDown, but apparently, like you just said, Jeff Hardy said a triple threat tag. I'm like, where you get that triple threat tag? It's only three man. I mean, I know you can set up TikTok. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that up in just a bit.
And then all three of them will find tooth and nail. And then from out of nowhere, we see the return of Elias. I'm like, when's the last time we heard from him?
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in just a bit. Continue your 2 cents.
Like I said, these three men fighting tooth and nail back and forth, but it was AJ Styles picking up the victory thanks to what I just said, Elias.
Okay, with that said, let's talk about why Elias did that in an interview backstage. So apparently, I forgot about this. Oh, snap. I forgot about this. When he said it, I was like, oh, damn. So Elias is all up in everybody's the camera saying why everybody forgave Jeff Hardy, but I haven't because of the fact that he ran me over. That's what happened. Remember, it was with the fact that
the hit run as when Sheamus framed Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, and he's blaming Jeff Hardy because he remembers differently, knowing that Jeff Hardy ran him over. And I was like, what? So he blames Jeff Hardy for what happened to him. And because you got to remember, Sheamus was drafted to Monday Night Raw, this might escalate to a point where Sheamus teams up with Elias, and we got Sheamus and Jeff Hardy all over again.
Oh my God!
But it's mostly going to be Elias versus Jeff Hardy. At least that's in theory. I'm just guessing. But at some point, we're going to have Elias figuring this out, knowing that he said the redhead guy. Well, that he don't care. He wants to fight Jeff Hardy because he blames him for being out for how long? 3 months? I think it was. Yeah, 3 months. Could be wrong. So, your thoughts on that, Mikey?
Wow, looks like Elias guy's payback because he remembers who put him in the hospital.
Somewhat.
Yeah, but like I was asking, when's the last time we saw him? Since the hit run accident when Sheamus framed Jeff Hardy. So, oh boy. So now we got Sheamus coming to Monday Night Raw, and I'm sure Sheamus is watching.
What about you, Chris?
Elias, excusing the Raw man. He knows who was responsible. It was Sheamus. With the trying to frame Jeff Hardy with the alcohol and everything on it.
That sucks. Andre.
Yo.
How do you feel knowing that Elias says that he blames Jeff Hardy for him getting run over 3 months or so prior on SmackDown, but the fact is he doesn't realize it was actually Sheamus?
What Jeff Hardy had to do with all of that? I mean, forget what's his name? He
Elias?
does it for himself. Yeah, Elias or whatever his name is. That's his fault. That's between him and Sheamus. So
he don't know. He don't know. That's the messed up part. He don't know. He just remember what everybody said, that the charges were Jeff Hardy who ran him over. That's what he remembers. I messed up.
I guess, man. Yeah, messed up.
That's it. All right. Let's go ahead and move on with the next one. Due to what we said earlier on Miz TV, it would be official. A tag team match between Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus Natalya and Lana. Ultimately, speed through this one, we would have Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose win this tag team match. And they are definitely looking good to going up against the tag team women's champions. But after the match, it would be Natalya who gets fed up and straight up says, I'm done. I'm done with this. She leaves Lana in the ring, officially announcing that the Lana and Natalya connection is broken. How you feel about that, Andre?
I want to see them still together, doing their thing, I guess. Mess up that they're not going to be together anymore, huh?
Uh-huh. You, Chris?
Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose have a great win streak. And Natalya and Lana, they just broke up because they lost too much. They keep losing too much.
Yep. You, Mikey?
Well, I'm just glad that Dan Blazer and Nia Jax didn't come out after the match. But we're going to get to the Battle Royal shortly. But like I said, another loss with Lana and Natalya. And now the question is, what's next with these two? We'll have to wait and see.
All right. Next thing on the list is a match that's literally trouble in the franchise, I guess, with these three. It would be Angel Garza versus Andrade. On commentary, watching this and getting her whole opinion, her total $20 is Zelina Vega. And also, one thing was pointed out that people were talking about was the fact that Raw drafted Alexa Bliss not too long after they got their number one pick, The Fiend, drafted from SmackDown to Monday Night Raw. And that's what's all the talk about right there in the commentary booth, is knowing that she's got new competition in Alexa Bliss coming to Monday Night Raw. And she says, who cares about her? She ain't nothing. She ain't nobody. So after this match where Angel Garza gets the one-up and beats Andrade, Zelina Vega comes to the ring, actually, I guess, to check up on Andrade, and I'm thinking it was Retribution because we're so used to Monday Night Raw, we forgot who else turns off the lights. And it's The Fiend and Alexa Bliss in the ring. And they give them a... I liked how the commentator said this. It wasn't the what do you call it? Sister Abigail. It was the Twisted Reunion. Woo! Woo, man. They laid their ass out. You want to make a statement on who's going to run this show, it's definitely The Fiend and Alexa Bliss and whatever franchise they're going by, the faction, whatever you want to call it. What do you think about that, Mikey? Woo.
Listen, sir. Well, first off, the tough loss for Andrade because he got beaten by his former tag team partner Angel Garza with the wing clipper. And after that, Selena came out check out her number one former business associate Andrade. But then here comes The Fiend and Alexa Bliss, delivering a pair of twin sister Abigail.
Twisted Reunion. That's what they called it. I was like, damn.
I mean, listen, where you get that? Where you get that Twisted Reunion?
I don't know, but I like it. What do you think, Chris?
Angel Garza pick up a big win by defeating Andrade. But Selena Vega got in the ring. The lights went out. Alexa Bliss was doing like Bray Wyatt been doing, and The Fiend was right behind them. Yeah, and they did the just reunion, and they both scared each other, but they went to commercial break.
Ooh, yeah. I also got that clip. I'm going to share that on TikTok. Yeah. Andre, I got 2 pieces of info.
Huh?
How do you feel about the Angel Garza beating Andrade?
Andrade. Dude, that was pretty good to see. I want to see it again. They'll beat up everybody in this chat room except for me.
And how do you feel about the newly twisted version of Joker and Harley Quinn and the, what do you call it? The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Alexa Bliss just finishing Zelina Vega and Andrade in the middle of the ring.
That, I don't know. That seemed kind of strange to see. I don't know.
It is.
They're trying to copy the Joker and Harley Quinn. That's weird, but I don't
With
know.
a dark twist.
I guess.
It's like Silent Hill meets DC Comics with these two. Man.
Yeah.
A horror show.
Right.
Let's go on with the next thing. Due to the fact that the Street Profits as the Raw Tag Team Champions were drafted to SmackDown, that means Ford and his girl, his wife, Bianca Belair, are together again. They're sticking together, but on a different brand. It would be Adam Pearce that makes this pretty easy. Instead of giving new titles and keeping the color scheme right, it would be a title exchange between the New Day and the Street Profits, still keeping their title reigns, but as different titles, respectfully, of the respectable brands. Due to this, it would be Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode up in their faces saying that they deserve a Raw Tag Team Championship match due to the fact that they beat the Street Profits 1 week prior. So, not one to back down. The respectable current tag team champions of Raw, the New Day, take up that challenge, and here we are. In this match, these two definitely showcased that they haven't missed a beat. Even though they wrestled on SmackDown previously on Friday, 3 days later, they were still whooping ass in the form of Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode and retaining their newly red title belts. How do you feel about that, Chris?
Awesome. New Day retained their tag team champion. Retained their, Raw tag team champion because of the split by the Street Profits, the former longest reigning tag team champion of Monday Night Raw and now SmackDown.
You, Mikey?
I say it's time for the Hurt Business to stay the hell away from Ricochet. Because right before that, he pulled the late great Eddie Graham.
Whoa! Wrong match!
Spoiler!
What the hell, Mikey?
Spoiler!
Wrong? Chris is not missing a beat. He said, spoiler!
Oh my.
Previous match, Mikey. Previous match.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Hold on. I got too eager.
It's Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode losing to the Raw Tag Team Champions after the title switch, the New Day.
Yeah, sorry, my mind went out. My mind went blank.
It's okay. It's okay. Just surprised me.
As I was saying, the New Day coming to Raw, and the Street Profits going to SmackDown. WWE official Adam Pearce had to have these teams swap their titles, and now we're gonna see the New Day versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler when these two were fighting tooth and nail back and forth. But then right at the end, the glorious one, the New Day would go on and retain the titles by taking care of both Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler with the Midnight Hour.
Oh, yeah. New Day. How about you, Andre? How you feel about the Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode getting their ass kicked by the return of New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Wood?
I'm glad New Day kicked their butts. They needed to kick their butts.
All right, now we get to the part where Mikey skipped into by accident. All right, so first up, it would be Ricochet looking into what the MVP mentioned last week, offering a spot on the Hurt Business. Excuse me. But instead, he doesn't want to be a part of the Hurt Business because he doesn't want to do it their way. So he knows that he doesn't know if he'll be on SmackDown or Apollo Crews will be on SmackDown, and he called it. Apollo Crews later on went to SmackDown.
Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on.
All right. 1 second. Okay. So I'm trying to remember who. Mikey, Chris, did you get your 2 cents? Oh, wait. Never mind. Mikey just, that's right. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Put my head back on. So, Ricochet made a proposal on the fact that knowing he didn't realize where Apollo Crews would be, or himself, Apollo Crews would be on SmackDown, knowing that Ricochet was going to stick on Raw. So if he was going to stick on Raw, it would ultimately make a decision, a deal to the Hurt Business, saying that he's going to have a match with one of the members of the Hurt Business. If he wins, they leave him alone, period. But if he should lose, he'll join the Hurt Business. Cedric Alexander stepped up and said, ooh, I want to see this. I want to make that happen. So, of course, every member of the Hurt Business was there to make sure that they got themselves a new member. But, let me tell you, once the referee was knocked out, MVP quickly grabs a chair, tries to have Cedric Alexander use it, and Ricochet grabs the chair. He's looking to swing it, and man, I'm happy. He went straight Eddie Guerrero. He lied, he cheated, he steal the win. Knowing that the referee believed that when he heard that slam, Cedric Alexander used the chair. Nope, it was Ricochet slamming the freaking chair, throwing it to Cedric Alexander and going, it makes it look like he got hit on the head. The referee disqualifies him. Ricochet wins by disqualification and wins the deal. He beat the odds. Now, Hurt Business can't mess with Ricochet. They got to stand by their words. And Samoa Joe is looking at him saying, "You mad, bro? You mad? Oh, I know you mad. Yeah, I know you mad. You mad." Woo-hoo! Chris, get your 2 cents.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, thanks to Mikey spoiled it up. The Hurt Business cannot mess with Ricochet anymore. They got to stand by their word.
You, Mikey?
Like I said, it's about time that the Hurt Business should stay the hell away from Ricochet. And trust me by saying this, I really hope our boy X-Man is watching, because I want him to get his 2 cents. So, X-Man, leave a comment down below.
Yeah. Yo, Andre.
Yo, Sergio.
How do you feel knowing that Ricochet got the best of the Hurt Business and won by disqualification, Eddie Guerrero style, using the chair to make it look like Cedric Alexander hit him when he didn't?
That was funny to see, dude. Oh, man, that was good.
You know Eddie's smiling in heaven.
Oh, I miss Eddie Guerrero.
I know, everybody does. Dang. It's good to see that, man. It's good to see that, though. All right. So before we get to the main event, let's go ahead and mention some things that are down here. Okay, that's... Wait, what? I don't remember this. Braun Strowman calls out Keith Lee. What happened there?
I don't know.
Right? I don't remember that. Well, both of them are going to be on Monday Night Raw. They were drafted to Raw. So, we're going to have some good matches with these two. Super heavyweights. I'm looking. Okay. Nothing else here. So let's go ahead and move on to the main event, which is a Battle Royale #1 contender spot for Asuka's Raw Women's Championship belt. So we would have a majority of all the women from both Raw and SmackDown, whether they were drafted or not, and they were. And I gotta say this, bro. This was crazy. Knowing, I thought of this. I knew something was gonna happen. I knew it. So just for the sake of fast forwarding, a lot of women were ultimately eliminated. One in particular was Shayna Baszler eliminating her own tag team partner, Nia Jax. That was a surprise. But what was a bigger surprise, and I called it. I was looking at this wondering, was she eliminated